Hi guys, Dumelang and welcome to today's episode of Sense Check. Now, first things first, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ntabi, so if you didn't know, now you know. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a company called Upmarket Scents, and they basically sell decanted fragrances. So you get your niche as well as your designer fragrances just in decanted bottles, and these are not dupes, they are not fakes, they are not generics. These are 100% authentic fragrances from the bottle into the decanted bottle. So they come in two standard sizes. The first one is this one. This is the 8ml, and as you can see, you can twist it up like that and you can actually remove your fragrance. So I really love how this looks. It's very cute, very sleek, and I love the fact that you can fit these in your bag when you travel with them. So this is the 8ml size, and then you have your 10ml that comes in this bottle, and I love the fact that it also has a sprayer as opposed to a rollerball, because those leak. And what I do love about Mpho, which is the owner of the brand, she actually made sure she changed these quick, fast, and in a hurry so that you guys don't actually get leaking bottles. So these were the original bottles. So if you have seen these before or you've purchased these before and you had an issue with them, maybe they were leaking, don't worry, fear not. These are no longer being sold. You just have your sprayer bottle. When it comes to the ordering as well as the delivery process, it's very simple. They have a website that you can access. I will leave the link in the description box down below. You can also go to their Instagram page, and that's where you'll find all the details of the company. And it's very simple. You go to the website, you place your order, and you will receive your product in, I think, at least 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. Now obviously that may differ depending on which part of the country you are in. However, you're gonna get your stuff. She's not gonna scam you, okay? So those are the details when it comes to the ordering as well as the delivery system. Now, of course, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Now let's get into the fragrances. The first fragrance I'm going to talk about is something that, honestly, she's a moment, okay? This is Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Musc Noir Rose. I absolutely adore this fragrance. Why? Because it's the first Narciso Rodriguez fragrance I've ever liked in my life. I typically don't enjoy those because they are very musky, very musky, and I'm not a fan of those. But this, incredible, amazing, beautiful. What I do love about this perfume is that it's not a musk overload. So the musk is there, but it's more so, it's like a soft cashmere blanket, you know. It's just wrapped around the plum and the vanilla in this fragrance, and it smells absolutely beautiful. Now, of course, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me quickly tell you guys the notes in here. So you have plum, and when you smell this, you are going to smell that plum notes. It's like a beautiful, think of like a very nice plum, sweet plum, right? And it's just covered in vanilla, and then you have rose petals. I would 100% recommend something like this for a person who does not love very obnoxious fragrances. You're not the type of person who wants your fragrance to announce you, you know? You're not the smell me before you see me. This is very much the girl next door. It's very much suitable for campus, you know? So you can wear this to campus, you can wear this to the office, you can wear this to church. You can wear this on a brunch date. I genuinely even feel like you can wear this on a date. Why? I think it's perfect for intimate settings. I think it's very inoffensive, as I said, very safe to wear, because you are not going to smell overly anything. It's not overly musky, it's not overly floral, not overly sweet. It's just a very perfect balance of all those notes, and I genuinely enjoy this. This fragrance, the performance of it is good. I get at least 5 to 6 hours of this fragrance on my skin. Now, of course, as I said, it's not a very heavy, potent perfume, so it does sit closer to your skin as time goes by. However, I love the scent trail that it leaves. You definitely smell this projecting off your skin, you know, for hours, and it smells beautiful. It has this very delicate nature to it. I think that's what I like about it. I genuinely believe anybody can wear this perfume. I don't think that it's like oh, only grown people can wear this. I think anyone can wear this. Teenagers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, anybody can wear this. And another thing I want to highlight about this perfume, let it sit on your skin for a few seconds. Now, this is one of those fragrances that definitely develops on your skin. It's not a linear scent. I do think it's not the most, like, it doesn't take you on the biggest roller coaster. However, when you initially spray this perfume, you're probably gonna think, oh yeah, okay, so it's okay. What I'm saying to you is, let it sit on your skin, okay? Let it marinate hanyane fela, because I always say this, I will forever say this, and you should always remember this. The final ingredient to every single perfume is your skin. So let this marinate with your skin, and then you will see the magic of this perfume. Very delicate, very flirty, very feminine, and you smell amazing without smelling like you are trying too hard. The next perfume I'm going to show you guys is this one, and this is Oud Ispahan from Christian Dior, honey. So this is what it looks like, as I showed you guys earlier on, and as you can see, I have not gone through most of this fragrance, and there's a reason, okay? Because this perfume, it takes you on a journey, okay? It takes you on a roller coaster, and one thing I definitely appreciate about this perfume is the mastery that has gone behind this perfume. You can tell that it's a well-made fragrance, and you're gonna hear why in a second. The initial spray of this perfume, you will initially smell that sweet, jammy rose. It smells really good. Now, this is where the journey begins, right? Because after you get the sweet jammy rose, what happens is you are going to be hit with this woody smell, and that's going to be the oud, obviously. You're going to be hit with this woody smell, but it's like a smoky, woody type of a scent, and the smokiness is coming from the incense in this perfume, and you definitely smell it. It's so cool because it genuinely smells like burning wood, like there's wood that's burning. So imagine you are in like a forest, right? And then there's wood that's burning over there, which is the oud. So they're burning the wood, and then you have like these roses covered in like something sweet, right? And then you have some patchouli over there, which provides this earthy smell to the fragrance as well. And what you will notice is that this perfume will definitely get very smoky on your skin after you smell that sweet rose. So it's kind of like that jammy rose goes in the back, and then the woody smoky smell comes out in the front, and it just envelops that rose, right? Now, this is why I find that this is a very tricky fragrance, and as I said, even I don't wear this that often, because I really feel like the oud in this perfume is very animalic, and I am typically not a fan of animalic oud because, yeah, it's just not for me, right? It just isn't for me. This is not a safe blind buy in my opinion. I definitely feel like this is the type of scent you should wear or try out if you've actually tried oud before and you really enjoy oud and you have experience with it. Oud is very polarizing in nature, okay? So I'm not shocked this was like a whoa, what is happening here? But like I said, I really find that this perfume is so freaking amazing when it comes to the way it's been blended, because I keep trying to understand how it's possible. Literally, you get that rose in the beginning, and then you get the woody smoky vibe, and then literally as you are still being hit with that woody smoky vibe, you get hit with the rose. It comes back out again, and then it just, you know, stands in the front, and it commands all the attention. And then as you are like getting the whiffs of the rose, you're smelling it, it smells really good. It goes back again, you know, and then you get that oudi smell. And as time goes on, what you will notice is the smokiness from the incense does actually go down, and I think this really just speaks to the overall craftsmanship of this fragrance. In as much as it is a unisex fragrance, I definitely do think that most people would probably find that they would appreciate this more on a guy. I do think that this is something that would be perfect for events, because this is definitely a you will smell me before you see me type of a scent, and it explains why I typically smell this fragrance in like fancy spaces. A lot of the times, like, I usually smell this when I'm out in like really nice fancy places. I get it because it is a pricey fragrance, which is why buying a decant of this from Upmarket Scents is a perfect thing for you to do if you are still trying to explore the fragrance but you're not willing to commit to the big bottle. It's a dress up type of a scent. You could dress it down, but like smart casual, not amapaka and shorts. Please don't do that. But yes, this is Oud Ispahan from Christian Dior. Okay, now this next fragrance, I think you can tell with the smile on my face that this is my favorite perfume. I think easily one of the best fragrances I've actually put my nose on in my life, okay? And that's a huge statement to make because I smell a lot of fragrances. Anyway, this is a Delina Exclusiv, and this is from Perfumes de Marly. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard of Delina, which I absolutely hate. Don't like that perfume, but this one, 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend, and I'll tell you why. This fragrance does not have that very sharp, screechy smelling notes that Delina has, which is the rhubarb. It's just this very sour note which I don't vibe with. This though, smells like heaven in a bottle. And before I even get into the description of this fragrance, I can easily tell you right now, if you are getting married, please, this is going to be your bride fragrance. If you know somebody who's getting married and you want to gift them a perfume, Delina Exclusiv is the girl you're gonna go with. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This fragrance is incredibly beautiful. It's stunning, it's gorgeous, and every single time I smell this fragrance, every single time I smell it, I always think wow, because it has that effect on you. Now let me tell you what this smells like. This is a floral fragrance. It's a floral, fruity, woody fragrance, and the flowers in this are basically this rose, right? So you got a Turkish rose in this fragrance, and what I like about Turkish rose is that it also provides a powdery touch to fragrances. So you will notice that sometimes with fragrances that have that rose in it, they have a bit of a powdery nuance in the smell. So yeah, you got this sweet, jammy Turkish rose in this fragrance, and there's a creamy vibe to this perfume, right? And you also have the fruit in the fragrance, which is this lychee, a very nice juicy lychee note, which you definitely will get when you spray this. Now upon the initial spray, you also will get a bit of like a sparkly vibe, and that will come from the bergamot, which is a citrusy smell, right? And then of course that does go away because this perfume is primarily a rosy, creamy, woody, fruity fragrance, and the wood in this is oud. Now don't let what I said about the Oud Ispahan, don't let that scare you, because the oud in this fragrance is not animalic. And if you ask me, okay, in my very humble opinion, I don't think a lot of people would actually pick up the oud in this perfume, because I really feel like the oud in this fragrance exists to just add a little bit of depth and to ground these other sweet floral notes, to give it a little bit of more character, you know what I mean? And this also has incense, once again, not like this baby, okay? The incense here doesn't give it this very smoky, rugged feel. It just exists to add some depth. It just exists to just cut through the sweetness of the fragrance and balance it really, really beautifully. And let me tell you something. Let me show you. You can see that I've clearly been wearing this these last couple of weeks, and this is a fragrance that gets me complimented every single time I am in public and I'm wearing this. The girls and the guys go crazy, okay? This is a stunning fragrance, and the performance of this perfume is amazing. The projection of this, amazing. You easily get a 10-hour wear out of this fragrance. My favorite thing is how this perfume develops on your skin. It takes you on a journey. This is not a linear fragrance. I would definitely recommend this perfume, and I think if there's anything you're gonna buy from this video, it's this perfume. Please trust me and believe me, and come back to this video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you've ever tried this perfume, or if you're gonna purchase it, and then tell me what you think of it. The most perfect way I could describe this fragrance, it smells like the color pink, right? Like this, but like this color is wearing Chanel. That's what it smells like. So I think the packaging of the fragrance is absolutely perfect, because truly and honestly, if pink had a smell, it would smell like this, but the pink is elevated. She's a bougie girl, okay? She wears Chanel, she's got her Birkin, she's that girl. This is what this perfume smells like. This is Delina Exclusiv from Perfumes de Mardi. The next fragrance is the last one, and this is Ex Nihilo Lust in Paradise. I'm just gonna spray this here, and this is a fruity, floral, fresh type of fragrance, okay? Now, what I do like about this is on the initial spray, you will get that spicy vibe. There's like this bit of like a effervescent aspect to the perfume, and it comes from the spices, or the spice rather, in this perfume, which is pink pepper. And then as it keeps drying down, you are definitely going to smell like that really nice sweetness that comes out. Once again, this has lychee, but it doesn't smell like Delina. It will remind you of it, but it does not smell like it at all. But anyway, so it's got the lychee and it's got peony. I absolutely love peony flowers because they really add a very delicate nature to fragrances, right? It never ever smells aggressively floral, if that makes sense. It just smells very delicate in nature, very feminine, so to speak. And then in the middle, you also have amber, right? So the amber and the lychee, they come together to give this fragrance a very nice sweetness. So this is not a very sweet perfume. And then of course in the base, you also will find musk over there, and the musk also helps to add that very powdery smell to this perfume. So this fragrance, with all of that being said, this perfume is absolutely perfect for somebody looking for a signature scent, a very nice fresh floral fruity signature scent, and something you can wear to the office 100%. I think this is a perfect work scent. Okay, I also like the fact that I do think you could dress this up a little bit and you could wear it out on, like, you know, brunch with the girls. You could wear it to church. You can really do a lot with the scent, running errands, whatever your vibe is, because as I said, it's not overly sweet. If anything, this is more of like a powdery, fresh type of scent, and then it's just accompanied by the lychee and the peony notes in there, with the amber just adding a little bit of depth as well. This is the type of fragrance I definitely believe you could give this to your mom, your sister, your aunt, your best friend. Okay, I think anybody will actually appreciate the scent. I don't think it has an age restriction, so to speak. The longevity of this fragrance, I get a good like 5 to 6 hours on my skin before it's like completely faded away. Of course, spray your clothes, spray your fragrances in your clothes, spray it in your hair if you wear wigs like me. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and that typically helps for your fragrances to last a lot longer. So these are all the fragrances I've tried out from Upmarket Scents. I absolutely adore these fragrances, especially these three girlies over here. I hope that you guys saw something new today, something interesting, and something you are definitely gonna go try out. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me if you've purchased any of these fragrances and what you want to try out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.